Karen Elgersma in North Saanich at the beautiful Victoria Airport on Hospital Hill. I am so excited about all the changes, all the new development, all the fun things that people can do as they explore the airport. Let's begin with the 10K trail.
Yes, well, we actually just completed that trail in the last few months, and we are so proud to finally interlink the entire airport surrounding all of these wonderful vistas with a walking path and cycling path. Hospital Hill, as you can see behind you, is really a bit of a memorial to what used to be here during World War II, and that was obviously a functioning hospital. These two gates behind you were actually restored.
Let's talk about these plaques that are all throughout the 10K trail.
We have 9 of them in total around the entire airport, what we call flight path. That is our name for our trail, as you say. So this particular one talks all about Hospital Hill. It actually speaks to these gates and monuments, and more importantly, tries to bring that history back to life. We also talk about our 2 creeks, Ray and 1010. We even tell people all about those funny looking buildings on the airfield, like that orange and white one you see in the distance. What the heck is that? Well, we actually explain it on these signs.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
But functionally, it's a sleek look that does give you that aeronautical feel.
And if you do get a little thirsty as you bike or walk or run the 10K, no fears, my friends. You can stop at the water fountain. There's water for your water bottle, for you, and your pooch. Tell us a little bit about the creek here.
We are very fortunate to have 2 streams on airport property, both originating near the airport. In fact, Ray Creek, this is a very well-known creek only to locals. It is a fish-bearing stream that actually originates, used to originate in the middle of the airfield before the airport was built. Right. Kind of like a boggy, marshy area that, of course, was drained when the airport was built back in World War II. However, this particular stream does support salmon, and that's a big differentiator compared to another stream we have called 1010. Now, unfortunately, practices of days gone by environmentally are not what they are today. Right. And unfortunately, the creek was quite polluted back in the 60s, 70s, and really upwards into the 80s. We invested almost $250,000, and we built a 200-meter bypass channel to remove all the polluted area away from the fresh water, which now flows around the stream. Wow. And you can imagine, if you were a happy little swimming fish, having clean water to take in is much, much better than polluted water. So clearly, that was a big enhancement for the creek. And I do want to highlight, one of the things we do talk about are all the partnerships that the airport took on. Fun. So anglers, peninsula streams, and a lot of local volunteers. And without them, none of these things would have happened.
There's so many things to do and see along the way. Like, you can stop at the BC Aviation Museum. It's always fun to watch the planes come and go. Now, this is one of the plaques that they have just installed. This actually talks about the agricultural history in North Saanich. So fascinating. And of course, if you start reading about agriculture, you might get hungry. No worries, you can just stop at the Spitfire Grill for a little bite to eat. Of course, the military history here is so rich, and presently, the 443 Maritime Helicopter Squadron is building a brand new facility. This has to be one of my favorite plaques. This is about not only the seaplane base here, but Patricia Bay. Come take the 10K route around the Victoria Airport, and then after running or walking or hiking or biking for 10K, you'll have a great appetite. You're gonna want to stop here in Patricia Bay and have a beautiful picnic, watch the float planes, enjoy all the beautiful marine life right here in Pat Bay.